Students is about oxide. You know, oxides are of different types. Okay, basic oxide, acidic oxide, neutral oxide, amphoteric oxide, superoxide, peroxide, suboxide. These are various types of oxides. What is called basic oxides? You know, generally the metal oxides are basic oxides. Generally, suppose sodium oxide, potassium oxide, calcium oxide, magnesium oxide, etc. These are basic oxides. Why? Sodium oxide, when reacts with water on hydrolysis, it gives rise to sodium hydroxide. As you know, sodium hydroxide is a strong alkali. So you may call sodium oxide as basic oxide. Similar reactions are applicable to the other oxides. Suppose K2O plus H2O leads to potassium hydroxide, that is also known as caustic potash. Another one is calcium oxide, which on hydrolysis gives rise to calcium hydroxide. Similarly, magnesium oxide leads to the product magnesium hydroxide. These all are basic oxides because they give rise to base or alkali on hydrolysis. That's all for the basic oxides. Come to the point. Acidic oxide. Generally, non-metallic oxides are acidic oxides. Let us consider the examples: carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, phosphorus trioxide, phosphorus pentoxide, chlorine hydroxide, etc. Because these oxides on hydrolysis produces carbonic acid from carbon dioxide, sulfurous acid from sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide produces sulfuric acid, and phosphorus trioxide produces phosphorus acid, phosphorus pentoxide produces phosphoric acid, and finally chlorine hydroxide produces perchloric acid. Let us write the reaction. CO2 plus H2O produces carbonic acid, which is a weak acid. Next, sulfur dioxide produces H2SO3, which is named as sulfurous acid. And sulfur trioxide produces very familiar acid, sulfuric acid. I am not writing its name. And phosphorus pentoxide produces H3PO4 or orthophosphoric acid, chlorine hydroxide produces perchloric acid, which is the strongest acid among the acids discussed here. Okay, that's all about acidic oxides. We are giving some example. The metal oxides. Generally, we know we have that basic oxide, but some of the oxides of metal can be acidic in nature. What are the examples? The examples are manganese hydroxide, chromium trioxide or chromic oxide, CrO3, and vanadium hydroxide. There is a reason behind this. When in the oxides oxidation state of metal, in high oxidation state, these oxides have a tendency to be acidic oxide. Let us come to the point. Mn2O7 reacts with water, gives rise to product permanganic acid. Hello? Similarly, chromic oxide produces chromic acid. So these are metallic oxides, but these oxides behave as acidic oxides. Higher the oxidation state on the central atom of oxide, higher would be the acidity. If we consider the manganese oxides, MnO, MnO2, etc. You know, MnO, that is manganese oxide, what is neutral oxide? J2, H2, CO, etc. are neutral oxides. Okay? Because these oxides either react with acid, neither react with base. So these are called neutral oxides. Come to the next type of oxides, amphoteric oxides. Amphoteric oxides are those which behave as both acidic oxide and basic oxides. What are the examples? The best examples are zinc oxide and aluminum oxide. Zinc oxide reacts with caustic soda to produce sodium zinc salt. Similarly, aluminum oxide produces sodium aluminate salt. These oxides also react with acids. Zinc oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid to produce zinc chloride and water. Similarly, aluminum oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid and leads to the product aluminum chloride and water. Okay. Let us come to the next oxides. Peroxides. Which are peroxides? Oxides containing at least one peroxo linkage are called peroxides. So what is peroxo linkage? This is called peroxo linkage. Okay? What are the examples? Hydrogen peroxide, sodium peroxide, barium peroxide, etc. What are their structures? Look at the figure drawn here. These are peroxides. Metallic peroxides, when reacts with acid, produce hydrogen peroxide solution. We know in the preparation of hydrogen peroxide, we use usually barium peroxide paste. Let us come to the next oxide, suboxide. It is a good example, carbon suboxide. Okay? And superoxides. Best example is potassium superoxide. It can be an basic acid. It is composed of K plus and O2 minus ions. There is another point here. O2 plus, I repeat, O2 minus is a paramagnetic species. Okay? As it contains unpaired electrons. How many? Only one. We are ending the class now.